Welcome to day 2 of the 6-day Anyone Can Do This film directing challenge. I'm Elat here, and if you haven't watched day 1, please do that first. Even if you don't do the exercise in day 1, I recommend you watch it and then come back here. Okay, moving on. So, a little update on the challenge parameters. I talked in day 1 about not using sound. We're continuing with that, no sound. I want to also add no editing. So what we're going to do is in just one shot. You can trim the beginning and the end of it, but I want you to create the visual effects that we're going for in a single shot, not using editing. That's a whole other ball game. Okay. Also, no zooming. So in this assignment, you can move the camera, but move the camera. Don't use the zoom, okay? And lastly, horizontal view only. Think like a filmmaker. So if you're holding your phone like this, It's great for a social media post, but that's not how you make a movie. That's not what movies look like, right? You're going to hold your phone like this so that what you shoot is going to look like a movie. Yes, check mark. All right, so a horizontal view only. All right, moving on. I'm going to actually start with the optional toppings here before we get into the actual assignment. If you want the extra challenge after I've given the assignment, I invite you to create an image that conjures up a smell. If you're looking for that extra challenge, see if you can conjure up a smell. All right, let's move on to the assignment. So before we talk about revealing a frame within a frame, let's explain what a frame within a frame is. The idea of it is that the object in your screen is framed inside some kind of a shape. So we call it frame within a frame because your screen is the actual frame. That's your frame. However, in the image, you create another frame. So here we have this arch, and it kind of has that frame look, and we have a person inside the arch. So this image is a frame within a frame. Let's look at a couple of examples here. This man is framed by this oval-looking window, quite pretty. This character is framed by these lit panels, but also she's framed by all these characters around her. This character is framed by the lamp overhead, really creative. This character is framed by a leg, no end to the possibilities. This character is framed, it has this like jagged frame of the structure he's surrounded by. There really are an infinite possibilities when it comes to a frame within a frame. Okay, so how do we incorporate a reveal with a frame within a frame? So what I want you to do, as always with a reveal, you begin with a frame that looks complete. Here's an image. I don't expect anything more to happen with it. It looks like it has everything I'm expected to see. However, dun dun dun, let's surprise the audience. We're going to pull the camera back to reveal a frame around your subject. So here's my attempt at this assignment, our good old bass player. And then I pull back and reveal that he's actually behind the window. And what is this? The subject of the frame is actually the person looking at the bass player behind the window. Now I decided to show off, and I pulled the camera even further back and revealed, dun dun dun, a second frame within a frame of looking at this whole thing through the back of a chair. You don't need to do this second frame, I just was having fun. Now, a quick word about my very shaky camera work. I'm not a cinematographer, I'm a director, so there you go. But also, it's particularly difficult to film miniatures. So if you can avoid miniatures and use either actual people or larger objects or whatever, your pets, etc., you're going to find this assignment easier. Working with miniatures has a whole slew of challenges that comes with it. Just a heads up. You're of course welcome to, but just so you know. Now the camera pull is the only movement allowed in this shot, okay? So the shifting plane reveal, I asked you not to move the camera in my addendum. Here you can only move the camera by pulling it back. Okay, and reminder, if you wish, an image that conjures up a smell. As you saw in my example, I did not do that. I should have had my guy not hold a guitar, but a really amazing looking loaf of bread or something. Okay, have fun, and that's the main event, is to have fun and enjoy making mistakes. Everything I learned was by making thousands of mistakes, so enjoy making lots of mistakes. Okay.